forever.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you. I like that I have that voice on film, you know, like locked in forever, because who knows what's going to happen to the rest of me.
I think not. Brilliant. And new fans every day. Like, there's a whole new generation. The film looks as bright and beautiful today as when you were watching it 10 years ago. And there's a whole new life for it now with 10 years. We have big plans over the next year, different ways that we're going to extend the brand, starting with a wonderful new collection of merchandise, limited edition and various things over the next year that we're going to deploy. And stay tuned for some surprise announcements over time. We're going to do lots of stuff. And if you haven't already, take a wonderful walk through the exhibition, get immersed, educated, enjoy the evening, have a drink, have fun.
Really check out all these masters of artistry. I mean, we are just talking about a brilliant, brilliant crew of people that put these movies together. It's amazing.
Absolutely. And a special shout out to Terry's parents who are here tonight. Where are they?
They're over there, sitting down behind there.
There they are. And did you guys know that Terry's daughter was also a voice in Coraline?
She was. She can't be tonight because she's working in San Francisco, but she was, at the time, she was maybe 10 or 11, I guess. Yeah, 10. And Henry, actually, it wasn't like a thing where, oh, Terry Hatcher wants to put her daughter in the movie. It was like, Henry said, well, okay, I'll audition her. And so he auditioned her voice for like an hour, and he decided that she could do the voice of a firefly. So when the fireflies fly into Coraline's bedroom in the movie, and they go, Coraline, 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 that's her.
And Terri, I think you should do the special line from the film.
Well, I do have to say, I think maybe some people, people kind of want this like as their ringtone or whatever.
Yes,
you know, like,
exactly.
I've had now a lot of friends that will have me call their nieces or their young, you know, cousins, like 10, 11-year-olds, and I get on the phone and I just go, you can stay forever if you want to. And then they go, ah! So, yeah, so that's a good line to have.
Brilliant. Thank you again for being with
us.
I'm
so happy to be here. You guys will have fun tonight. Thanks for coming.
Have fun, everybody.
Celebrating LAIKA with the tour of Nike shoes inspired by the films. The first one is Kubo and the 2 strings. Next is The Box Trolls, one of my favorite films.
This has the same question. Yeah.
Next is Norman. And the last one is Coraline, which is celebrating its 10th year. They're going to have some special releases of merchandise, as well as I believe they're going to release the film again with some extras to celebrate the 10 years.
Sure, no problem. Thank you.
I'm talking to Jay, who grew at the LAIKA Live Exhibit at San Diego Comic-Con 2018. And I'm very curious because over his shoulder you can see how Kubo, and then they have a person. And it looks like you do the stop motion, but you're also using the computer screen.
Well, yeah, that's actually me on screen.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah, with longer hair, longer beard. So, yeah, we put a camera on a car and we drove it down the road and I chased it so that we have sort of an idea of how the shot would look before we animated it. So this gives us reference on like how the hair would flow, how the clothes would flow, and like how your chest moves, your shoulder moves. I mean, this is like key to sort of our style of animation. We want it to look really natural, and so this was something we picked up over the movies, and yeah, we use it for every shot now.
Have you used this for all of the films that you've worked on? Have you worked on all the LAIKA films?
I have. Coraline, we did not use it at all. I think 1 or 2 animators used reference for Paranorman, and then it's slowly grown to the point now that they kind of almost want to see this before we even animate. The director wants to see it. It kind of helps them visualize what the shot's going to look like before we animate it.
So you used it for the new film that's coming out?
Yep, we did. Missing link.
I can't believe it's Missing Link. I love Bigfoot. So I'm curious about Kubo, which is one of my favorite ones from you guys. You were saying that I understand how you make the legs and the body of them. What do you do with the hair? Because the hair doesn't. The hair looks like it's made out of plastic or something.
The hair is actually made out of little hairs on wires. So there's like 40 or 50 hairs here, and they're all on little opposable wires and silicone. So as we're going, we're animating this hair. Like if you look at the shot and watch the hair, it's all over the place.
Yes, I didn't know that's how you guys did that.
So we're doing that 1 frame at a time with little tweezers, just going in and like manipulating the shapes so that they flow in the wind. That's all done by hand.
That is so cool. Thank you very much. Are you here for the entire Comic-Con?
Yeah, I'm here till Sunday. Yeah.
So I can come ask you random questions all week?
You can.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. In the beginning, we'll have like 2 or 3 as we get done, because we can only have 1 puppet, and the next one gets built, the next set gets built. Eventually, we have all we need, and then we.
That's just to, so you know how a body should work.
Yeah, we did used to use video reference, but we just wanted to get more natural animation, more like a human. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of. Be able to get more out of it if we had something to look at.
I get it. I mean, I thought.
And so they're free to slide around in there. The thread pattern that they're actually using like an embroidery machine.
Those are handmade?
Or they'll find like an embroidery machine. Yeah, that they'll try to find a fabric that's small enough, and then they'll embroider texture on it, and then they'll basically silk screen or apply these. Yeah.
That's all hand, yeah.
Yeah, you see the pants too.
I'm massively impressed with everything, but
So-
your costumers for this.
Oh yeah. No, we're always impressed with the stuff they pull out. It's crazy. And we're constantly like going, I need this seam open because the joint's not working. So they have to tear their stitch, re-sew it up mid-shot so that it doesn't, you
Change
can't
the
tell
flow
that
of
it
it,
changed.
yeah.
And they'll sew, I don't know anything about sewing, they'll sew from the inside
So there
out.
must be a lot of communication between the different departments. to make
Yeah, anytime
sure-
I need something like that, we tell a coordinator, and they go and make it happen. I don't go to a seamstress. Like, there's several layers so that we're getting all the right people, the right steps. So that's like a cast silicone. It almost
Is that
feels like
because it has inside the skeleton
Yeah.
beside the
Yeah.
bones?
Yeah. It's like a.